Said Grenfell to my spirit, "You've been writing very free of the charms of other places, and you don't remember me. You have claimed another native place and think it's nature's law, since you never paid a visit to a town you never saw. So you sing of mudgy mountains, willowed stream and grassy flat. But I put a charm upon you, and you won't get over that." "Oh," said Grenfell to my spirit, "though you write of breezy peaks, golden gullies, wattle sidings, and the pools in Sheo creeks, of the place your kin were born in, and the childhood that you knew, and your father's distant Norway, though it has some claim on you, though you sing of dear old Mudgee, and the home on Pipe Clay Flat, you were born on Grenfell Goldfield, and you can't get over that."
Wrapped in a blanket of hope, asleep in a bed of dreams. My step into eternity is not what it might have been, or not at all, for who knows which way the wind is gonna blow. I'm waiting for your gentle whisper, distant child, my flower. Are you blowing in the breeze? Can you feel me as I breathe life into you? In a while, my flower, somewhere in a desert haze, I know one day you'll amaze me. Distant child, my flower, are you blowing in the breeze? Can you feel me as I breathe life into you? In a while, my flower, somewhere in a desert haze, I know one day you'll amaze me.
Underneath old trees, fields of gold line my dreams. Somewhere far away, trouble stay away. All I see are fields of wheat. All I know, this is home.
Gentlemen, start your engines, his music to his ear. He grips the wheel and pops the clutch as he shifts her into gear. He's qualified for the field, he'll drive a dirty race. He squints his eyes towards the sun that's staring him in the face. Out here he's king of the pasture, he loves driving a tractor. He'll cuss the competition, feel pressure from the heat. He'll try again to beat the rain that beat him bad last week. He's broke down 1,000 times and when busted buying parts. And if he breaks down today, he'll be racing against the dark. Even though he can't go no faster, he loves driving a tractor. fellow living down on the farm because he's pretty cool and mellow. He's the king of the barn. When there's mayhem in the meadow, he keeps his crew on track for all his legendary adventures. They should put up a plaque for Shaun the sheep. He's Shaun the sheep. He even mucks about with those who cannot bleat. Keep it in mind, he's one of a kind. Oh, life's a treat with Shaun the sheep. He's Shaun the sheep, he's Shaun the sheep, he's Shaun the sheep, he's Shaun the sheep. He doesn't miss a trick or ever lose a beat. Perhaps one day you'll find a way to come and meet with Shaun the sheep. He's Shaun the sheep, he's Shaun the sheep. He's not afraid to make the intellectual leap. For brains and guile, with a wink and a smile, you can't compete with Shaun the sheep. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
I think I hear the sounds of them and people talking, scenes recalled by minute movement and songs that fall from a backing tape. A certain texture, that certain smell brings home the heavy day, brings home the nighttime swell. Out on the patio we sit, and the humidity we breathe. We watch the lightning crack over cane fields and laugh and think this is Australia. Out on the patio we sit, and the humidity we breathe. We watch the lightning crack over cane fields and laugh and think this is Australia. This is Australia. This is Australia.
We thank the Wiradjuri people for sharing their land. We promise to look after the world, the animals, the trees, the sea and the people and the land. Here is the sky, here is the sea, here is the land, and here is me.
The goanna, or Guga, as the Wiradjuri people call him, is the totem of the Wiradjuri people. He's important to the Wiradjuri people because he's their totem, and the reason why he's their totem is because it's special to them. And when I say special, so their obligation to that goanna is to look after him, teach their kids about him, and teach other people about him, to protect him and look after him. They have a big connection with him, and they're not allowed to eat him. They're always going to look after him and teach everyone about him. When Biami come down from the sky to Mother Earth, the Gugo, he was one of the first four-born animals that come out of the ground and went off and taught culture and law to the community. So the rainbow serpent. The rainbow serpent is important to all Aboriginal people across the country, including Murris, Torres Strait Islanders, Noongars and Kooris, because he connects everything together. He made all the rivers, he made all the land, and he's a big part of our Dreamtime stories, and he still is a big part of our everyday life. All the big water holes around this country you see are where he lives, and that's where he hides. Only the old people can talk to him and make him bring water and make him bring rain. He's a big part of our Dreamtime stories that make up a lot of connection to different nations around this country.
Well, this is my very, very old song. My father has taught me this is our traditional song about rainbow serpent.
Tiddly, a story about greed. So first he drank up all the water from all the places, and all the old people got upset with him because he wouldn't share the water. He sat there pretty much mute, he wouldn't let none of that water go. So all the old people got together and started having a yarn and try to work out how they could make him give up that water. So they all decided to come up to him and make him laugh. So the emu come up and started being silly in front of him, but Tiddly wouldn't budge with the water. A kangaroo come up and bounced around, but Tiddly wouldn't let up the water either. Then the Tikkabilla come up, he sort of did half a chuckle, but didn't let out the water. And then when Platypus come out his water hole and realised there was no water, he walked up the hill and he was looking for where that water went, and he seen Tiddalik sitting there with a big mouthful of water. So he walked over to him, and Tiddalik spotted him walking over, and because he had web feet and he looked like a duck, but he looked like a rat as well, because the way he wobbles, Tiddalik started laughing, and he couldn't stop laughing and let all that water down. Tiddalik give it back after he seen the platypus. That's the story, Tiddalik.
Warren Jari Gunya got a chin. Manjana